Georgia, but
No,
it looks like the
the
Atlanta.
Bulldogs. You know where I got it from?
Where?
My favorite online shopping. Shein.
No, you did not get it from Shein.
I got another color too.
You
Yep.
are you serious,
I ain't lying. I ain't lying. It's
girl?
less than $10. I'm just putting all my business out there.
That
Might as
is so
well share it with the
cute.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for
And I
sharing
got my
that.
A hat. We got a hole in it, but it's my favorite hat, so I don't pay no mind.
That looks cute. I'm having to steal
Representing,
that.
representing tonight.
ATL Georgia, what do we do for you? Bars. Hey y'all, welcome back to episode 22 of Don't Listen to Me. We
You
are
shouldn't
sisters, blood sisters. We're just talking about anything, whatever is
talking
on the
ish.
tip of the tongue, tongue in the lips. My name is Lo.
And I'm Alnisa. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Y'all ready?
If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Shout out to Sugar Free.
Ooh, drop them bars, baby. Bar
All
number two
right.
today. Two for
Oh,
Lauren.
I'm
Two for Lauren. Two for
on a roll.
Lauren.
All right, okay. What y'all know about me?
That
What
sound
you
like one
drinking,
too, but
sis?
okay.
Oh,
Um, we
I
can do
can't
this all night.
stop.
We can do this all night. Okay, y'all know how I do. I've been drinking my wine already. Started on. I've had this bottle since what's today? Because I didn't want to lie to y'all. I had it since Monday. So see, that's not bad. That's
Oh,
not
no,
bad.
that's
That's
not
not
bad at
bad.
all.
That's not bad.
Uh-uh.
Because
Taking
I'm
your time with it.
Pinot Grigio Gallo family. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That's what I'm drinking on tonight. And you know what? We need to start telling the percentage. This is just 11. Just this is 11%.
Okay, okay. No, that's not bad. That's
That's not
good. That's
bad,
good. No, no, no.
right?
That's good. We usually like a what we say
12.
12.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, 11%. That's good.
What you got?
What cup you got?
Oh, I ain't show you.
Got to
I
see the
got my
cup.
I got my I'm gonna go on and show y'all. Cheers to 40 years. Boop, 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 boop. One of our cousins made this, and I think we're gonna share her information. She's so freaking creative.
Yeah. So freaking creative. Today I also have like Pinot Grigio. It's basically like that, but I'm gonna show you this bottle because I literally turned the Pinot Grigio up and threw it in the trash. But this is what I'm gonna switch to. I have one glass in my
I
cup
can't deal with
now,
you.
but I'm gonna switch to this. This is I'm not 100% sure. This is a wine that came from Naked Wines
Oh, the wine
subscription.
club. Okay, okay, okay. Daddy told
Yeah,
me you were supposed to give me some, but we'll talk about that another time.
he, he did he not he told you that, but he didn't tell me that.
Oh,
Okay, so
it's okay. It's okay.
there's a
Disconnect.
discrepancy.
Disconnect. Okay. Okay.
I, there's a chance that he told me that. I'm gonna be honest. There's a chance. I just don't recall.
Neither here nor there. So that's from the wine
But I
collection.
still do have quite a few bottles of wine.
Well,
So
I'm gonna get
yes,
some.
please, please, please. This I don't. It's a
Is what is
red,
it? Okay, it's a red. It's
but I
like a
don't.
red blend.
It says red wine. I'm not 100% sure. I'm guessing it's a
What's the
wine. They just
percentage?
have their blurb on here. 14.1.
Oh, girl, you gonna have to drink a half of that because you got
Yeah,
work in the morning, right?
I do
Look,
have work
now if
in the
you don't
morning.
have work in the morning,
I
now
do.
I say okay. So yeah, no, you can't do that. Say that for the
Yeah.
weekend. Say that for the weekend, baby.
I'm gonna open it if I finish this glass, but I'll only drink a little.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good idea. 14.
Oh,
Okay, I like that.
it's 14,
Uh,
but I have Pinot Grigio in this one, and
oh,
we got our cup.
we got
So
Pinot.
my cup says low.
Mine says,
Nisa,
let's cheers
Nisa
to.
gave a. Can I tell? Cheers,
Yes, absolutely.
Nisa, for her 40th birthday. We went to Honolulu, Hawaii. It was a girls'
Mhm,
trip. It was like 10 women.
mhm, mhm.
It was a lot of us. Nisa got it was the most beautiful Airbnb.
Oh
She
God,
got us all like packets. We all got this here. She had really rented these really nice cars that we rode around the island with because it was in like COVID.
COVID.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
So.
We couldn't really do much,
We wasn't outside.
but it was still so nice. She hired like a
Hula hoop,
hula hoop
the hula hoop.
hula hoop hula
No,
hula hula
no.
dancing
Yes. Let's go with hula dancers
hula
because it's not
dancer
hula hoop. The hula hoop is the round circle where you're doing like that. Ah, ah.
hula. I think it's hula dance. Y'all gotta tell us. Y'all gotta tell
Hula?
us. I think
Who
it's
knows?
hula. Okay. She hired a
Some
class
dancers, but they weren't
teachers.
those kind of dancers.
They were teaching us hula dancing. They were
Hula
teaching us
dancing, yes.
hula. Yeah, I think that's it. They were teaching. They taught us how to hula dance. She hired this
Yes.
chef.
Oh,
I'll
I
never
forgot. We
forget
had a
that chef.
dinner.
That food was
Yes.
so good.
And we had a guy that was um serenading us with
Yes,
his
saxophone.
saxophone. That was
That
that
was
was that
so.
was memorable. That was
That
memorable.
that was
I'm
epic.
glad that I was able to pull we were able to pull that off. That was a collaboration for sure.
Whew, that was amazing. But yeah, we got
This
we
where we
got
got
these
these
cups
cups
in.
from.
So cheers, y'all. Let us know what drink you got in your cup. And I want to switch it since we just showed our cups. I want to go ahead and jump ahead and then we'll come back to our weekend recap. But
Hmm.
our cousin, we mentioned her last week on last week's
Yes.
episode. Our cousin Crystal at Southern Sassy Designs by Crystal. She made these cups for us, for my sister, and she does a lot of design every time there are family events. She does the designs, the
Oh, I'm gonna show you
printouts.
one more thing that she did. Just hold that thought.
Yes, while Nisa's getting that, she does large printouts. She designs tumblers, cups, really just anything, t-shirts, hat. Like this is the home decor that she made.
So this is in my windowsill in my kitchen, and she made these out of wine bottles, leftover wine bottles. You can see it has the H on it, right? And then you probably can see it in the back. This one is the O. So they all spell out home. Isn't that cute? And then she has a little saying right here. This one says dream, one says inspire. So she does things like this. Now, listen, these are probably about 5 years old, so excuse the little dust on them.
But look how amazing they look
They're
still.
beautiful.
So
Yeah.
that's incredible. So y'all make sure you go scan this QR code, follow her on Instagram. um, Scan this QR code here, follow her on TikTok and order from her. She's incredible and she it's a quick turnaround time. She can make anything that you
She
want
really can.
essentially.
So creative.
So we love you, Crystal,
Yes.
and
Love you.
we can't wait to continue supporting and ordering from your business. So we also Crystal is our sis. Well, I'm about to say sister-in-law, but she's our cousin. But she's married to our
Our
like
first
our
cousin.
blood, our first cousin.
Hmm.
And today is our uncle of that cousin's birthday. Uncle John, happy
Yeah.
heavenly birthday. We miss
Yes.
you. We love
We
you.
miss you. Yes, Uncle John, who passed what about a little over a year ago now.
What's like one of your favorite memories of Uncle John?
Listen, Uncle John was like literally Pie the Sailor Man. He
Yeah.
was like the strongest little man you've ever known in your entire life. Like,
Yes,
and he
yes.
is so handsome. He was
Yeah,
so just
so handsome.
chocolate,
Yeah,
small and petite, but he was so strong. And
so strong.
and he could fix just about anything. Like literally, I really have a lot of fond memories, and I think more so my kids have a lot of fond memories because that was one of the two uncles outside of my brothers, great uncles, I'll say, that they were really close with, and they have a lot of fond memories of fishing with him, and so I miss my uncle.
Yeah, me too. Uncle, I always remember how, like you say, he would fix everything. Like when I was in high school, my best friend had a car, like just a little, just little small car to get us. I think it was like a green Nissan Sentra, like a 1986 Nissan Sentra or something
That's
like that.
funny.
And it went out on her, and everybody called Uncle John, including her. She went up to Uncle John, can you fix this car? He like, oh yeah, 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 yeah. He fixed it. He fixed it
Oh
too.
my
He
God.
figured out what it was. He fixed it. That
That's
and his
hilarious.
prayer at Thanksgiving. Uncle John loved his family.
He
He loved
did.
us so much. He just and he's always at
He
every
always
single
told you,
family function.
love you. Yeah.
And he would say the prayer at Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
And you could just feel the love that he
Feel the
had,
love.
you know. So happy heavenly birthday,
Happy
Uncle
heavenly
John.
birthday. We missed
We
you.
love you
We
and
love
we miss
you.
you. And while we're on the subject, we want to just give another birthday shout out to
We should have played the loop. Go, 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 go.
it's your birthday, it's your birthday, it's your birthday. To the one, the only, our best friend, our cousin, the lucky lady herself,
Woo, woo, woo,
Haley.
woo. Happy birthday, boo!
Happy birthday,
Sing it, Lauren.
Haley.
Come on. Come
Me, me,
on.
me, me, me. No, but for real,
Oh, I
happy
thought you was about to
birthday.
sing.
You got so excited. Happy birthday, Haley. Her birthday is
Happy birthday,
on
baby.
this tomorrow on St.
On
Patrick's Day.
St.
She's a
Patrick's
lucky
Day.
lady. And
Lucky,
y'all know
lucky, lucky.
we have shouted out her business plenty of times, but I'm about to come back out here. I don't think I've ever showed y'all the, my this is all of my products, all of her products are my favorite, but this really is my
Oh, I
absolute.
got that upstairs, baby.
This should
Mm, mm,
y'all
mm, mm,
put your nose up and smell it. Oh,
Ooh,
look at it. Look at it. Don't it look like candy? It
it
y'all.
looks like candy, and it smells even better.
When
Mm,
I
mm,
tell
mm.
you
It's the
to
business.
scrub a
It's
dub,
scrub a dub dub. All
this is
in
my
the
favorite.
tub.
She hand makes it. She came up with
Yes.
the recipe herself for this. She hand makes this sugar scrub. Y'all, it is the best thing ever.
She
So
she
yeah.
she got a gift there. She got a gift there. She
Yeah,
on
get
to
a whole bunch.
something. She gonna get us
Y'all
out the
go
hood.
to HS Candle Co. across all platforms. Y'all go online, buy out her stuff. She's actually having a sale right
I was just
now.
about to say she's having a sale, isn't she? Yes. Yeah. Oh, y'all need to check her out like
She's having a
ASAP.
birthday sale one day. Y'all got till I think it's today and tomorrow.
Oh,
Um,
oh, this is perfect timing.
half off on all of her candles. Y'all better
Yay.
go down to. Y'all
Matter
better
of
go down
fact,
to
I'm
get you one
getting
of
low. I
those.
might need to
Re up.
it sounds about right. Sounds about right. Okay. I know what I gotta do.
Yeah, go get y'all some. All right, so we just want to shout out our birthdays and our businesses. Make sure y'all go support them. So next we want to just circle back to our weekend recap. Y'all let us know what y'all got into over this last weekend. We're gonna
Yeah.
fill y'all in
What do we
on
do?
our shenanigans.
What you do, love? You sleepy,
Once
baby?
again, no, I had phlegmy. I had to I had to
Okay, I got you.
I dog sat. Remember I told y'all I my friend is in the military and had a training to do and needed someone to, keep the dog alive.
The
And
little mo
I
mo.
didn't know, but apparently I was the woman for the job, y'all.
Yes, little mo mo.
Mo is such a good dog. It went very well. We went to Saturday was like the most exciting day that we had. I worked remotely that morning and then we went to our brother's house, brother B, because there was a St. Patrick's Day parade that
Oh
I
yeah.
missed, but we had
Mhm.
just made plans to go over later.
Mhm.
My niece had a birthday dinner, so Nisa was actually going
Mhm.
to be in the city too. So she came over. I came over, Mo
The
came
celebration,
over,
baby.
Haley
No.
came over, and we just kicked it. We were together like we we
Always
always
are.
are.
Always.
And we had a it was fun. It was
Yeah, it
very
was
fun.
fun.
Do you want to tell about the funny visitor that was there as well or no?
Mm.
Okay, maybe not.
I mean, long story short, our brother had a friend who they hang out probably, it sounds like every 6 months or so. And they always get in a heap of trouble together. Not trouble like that, but they were lit by the time we got there, especially the friend. He had a great time though. He was safe. They weren't drinking and driving. It was
Right.
in one place. We watched out for them. We had to keep a good eye on them. We had to keep a good eye on them. But they had a good time. They had a good time. I mean, that's what it's all about. So
It is.
yeah. And then we went to the cigar. We always and the food truck, the taco
Oh,
food truck.
we did go to the food truck. I
We
forgot.
just be cutting up food. That is like the best weekend. If I could go to the food truck and sit down at the cigar bar, drink my wine, smoke my cigar, and eat my burrito tacos, what more could you ask for out of life? What more? What
I
more?
mean, we're
Other
simple
than to
women here.
come on, somebody.
We're now we not basic
No,
beings,
we ain't.
but we
Come
are.
on.
You gotta clarify something, but
Yeah, and you
we
better
don't
listen to her with
want
that
to
about that. Yeah,
look. That old
it don't
cigar
take a lot.
bar. It don't
Oh,
take
so
a
much
lot.
fun.
It was such a good time. It
Yeah.
was such a good. And when I tell you, my siblings are legit my best friends. Like
We really be together.
we really be together, and we really be talking like
We ain't.
through life's.
Let me listen. Let me
It
tell
that
y'all. You know how many times I talked to Lauren today? At least 4 times.
yeah,
Just be talking
yeah.
like at least 4 times a day, like literally. And then when we get on here, I was like, "Hey, sis," I'm like, "Wait a minute, I done talked to you 4 different times. Why am I saying hey again? As if
Well,
this our
you
first
know,
time talking."
I know.
Sorry, I'm fidgety. I just got
No,
the Orange Theory.
oh, she's
I just
pumped.
I'm pumped.
Mm.
They told me up today. That's why I got this hat on, y'all. This raggedy hat, cause oh Lord, you see what's under here? Be with us, Jesus.
Be with us, Lord. You're doing the right thing by working it out, though. I've been doing better eating good, but I do want to say this last thing about the weekend. I still think it was hilarious that we had we were having one conversation. Our brother B wanted to tell us, like, fill us in on some stuff. We were having that one conversation for
And had
five
four or 5 hours,
hours.
literally. And
We
you know what?
started at his house. Like we would talk about it
And
a
we
little
were
bit.
still talking about it when we dropped him off. Do you know what the
At,
kicker is? The kicker is when he said, "I know we ain't spending a lot of time talking about." This boy said, "I know we ain't spending a lot of time talking about this." As he getting out the car, 5 hours later. No, brother, we actually spent a lot of
but
time.
it was crazy because we would
We
talk
could
about it.
stop
Then we would
and
just get on a
continue.
tent, and then somebody would be like, "Okay, yeah,
Oh
so
yeah,
Brandon,
so
we
you
talk
left off
about."
at you
And
left off at
we always remembered exactly where he left
where he left
off.
off.
Girl, it was
Faith to be with
hilarious.
us. You people. Okay,
Why do
yeah.
they let us be adults? Like, who makes those decisions that, okay, you, adult. I
We had
ain't.
us a good old
We should
time,
have a
boy.
say. We should have a say when we're ready to become adults. Like, I should be able to decide for myself.
It
Anywho,
was fun. That was our
a
weekend.
lot of fun, y'all. Oh, this is okay. So I randomly, a colleague of mine told me that there's a thing called Thrift Con.
What? Like thrift store? You better shut up.
Girl, he told me that. I immediately called Brother B and was like, "You want to go? It's this
I wanna
Sunday.
go.
You got your birthday stuff.
Oh God, I got so much stuff. What time is it? For real? Cause I'm gonna be
It's
I'm gonna
it's
be in the
it's
city.
10 to 5. It's 10 to 5, but it's not in the city. It's like South Side. But it's only $12. I mean, I don't know. I know.
Maybe I can
That
come
was the only reason I
afterwards
was thinking that you wouldn't. That's
because I
why,
got
because I know
somewhere
you
to
got the whole
be.
birthday stuff this
Birthday
weekend.
and bachelorette party, but the
Yeah, that's why I
bachelorette
was like, I
party
didn't think.
end pretty early. I'm gonna see because I want to check it out. That's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, I really wanted to go because I'm like, I'm redecorating the house, and I am like on a very tight and strict budget. Okay, I'm not going over,
We all
and
are. We all are.
whatever don't get decorated ain't getting
Ain't getting
decorated.
decorated.
So
Not now
not
anyway.
now, not now. It's gonna have to get somebody else to do it. But so yeah, that was one of the main reasons. And
That's
I
gonna be
was planning on
fun.
renting a U-Haul to get the couch
Okay.
Sunday anyway. So I was like, okay, I'll have
Yeah,
the
this is
U-Haul that day,
perfect.
get the couch, take it to the thrift con, get what I'm gonna get.
Oh my
And Brother
goodness.
B said he would come, so between me and him, that's all the muscle,
That's a good.
I ain't studying you.
I can't with
Why you
you.
laughing?
That
I'm
was funny.
serious.
I
I'm
believe it.
serious.
Listen, baby, I'm not doubting you. I promise
I'm
you. That was
serious.
just you put it out there like,
Hey, cuz.
"Hey,
I know I'm
cousin,
late. Love you,
how you
cuz.
doing?" Girl, that is funny. Y'all gonna have a good old time. I'm
I think
excited for
so.
you.
If you come though,
If y'all
I
still out and about, I absolutely will come. Like
okay,
dead. Hey, I sure will. All right. What we talking about tonight?
girl. Okay. So first things first, we want to talk a little bit about. It was Oscars weekend. Was it the
Mm-hmm.
weekend or did it
Mm-hmm.
happen? It's Oscars week. Let's just say it like that. Ooh, ooh. I meant to tell
Sunday.
y'all this too. It's been about a month, but look what I got on.
She got them
I got my
lashes,
lashes back,
baby.
y'all. These allergies are cooperating.
Come
And I
on,
put on
Jesus.
some lashes, but I'm pinching. That's why I even thought about it because I'm like, ooh, I'm pinching and I'm
Forgot you done
scratching and
had them on.
girl,
But the pollen has been washed away because Georgia always out here playing, and we back to the cold weather.
yeah.
Well, today was nice. Yesterday was
Today
nice,
was nice, but I
but
think
it's gonna be raining
tomorrow and
all day
cold.
tomorrow and cold the
Yeah.
whole weekend. So womp womp. But yes, so now you can put your lashes back on, boo.
Mm.
Yes.
So there
Okay.
y'all go. Okay, back to
We
our
see.
regularly scheduled program. So what we're talking about today, we want to talk about the Oscars recap. So there
Oh
were like,
yeah.
did you actually watch the ceremony, sis?
Girl, no. I don't care
Okay,
about nothing.
same.
I don't care nothing about that. After okay, let me just tell you my honest to God truth.
Okay,
After
tell us.
last year's fiasco, I was just like, you know what? I'm not here for all this niggertree.
Oh, it's the
I'm not
meat.
gonna
It's the
I'm not
sorcerers now,
I'm
y'all.
not gonna let you make me bad because you out here slapping
Girl,
folks.
you crazy. You
I just
crazy.
I was just like, you know what? They not gonna accept us and invite us back ever again after that. They're not going to.
That must be what happened this
So
year. That must be what
okay, you
happened.
continue and then I'll give you my take on it.
Maybe that's what happened. I don't know, girl. I didn't think so. I didn't watch the ceremony either. But first things first, there's three things we want to try to touch on. So this wasn't at the Oscar ceremony. This was at the Vanity Fair after party. Sierra,
Oh,
uh, what I don't know what her last name. I guess Russell
Russell.
Wilson. Sierra Wilson's
Oh, her husband name is Russell.
Vanity Fair
Did y'all see
dress.
that? We should have showed that in.
I should
Oh,
have taken a picture, but it was
Google it.
um yeah, Google Sierra's 2023 Vanity Fair dress. You talk it about it and I'll see if I can pull it up, sis.
Okay, so
Your thoughts on
here's
the dress.
here's here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. I tease. I'm not gonna say that. Never. No, listen to me. Listen. I saw the picture, the dress that she had on, and I immediately was just like, Sierra, I don't think that was a good choice. To me, it took me back to her future days. Like, you was out here dressing like that when you was with future, honey. You don't have to do that now. Now it's her body. I know she's proud of her body. and she has the right to wear what she wants to wear. I'm just giving my opinion. Don't listen to me. But it was very provocative, and it clearly got the people going. You know what I mean? Because it was a bit much. I mean, for her to be of the status that she is now, and I truly believe her when she's saying, I think she does have like a strong, or at least it looks as though she has a strong relationship with God. And even over the past weekend, they had clips going around social media of her and her husband at a jail cell, and they were leading praise and worship with these inmates. At one point, she was literally jumping up and down, like she really had like caught she had caught the spirit. She felt the movement of God. So then, in the same weekend, also showing her, you know, A. Literally, I know she's from the A, but she was also showing her A. It was out. Now, see, let me tell you something. Now, I'd wear this on the beach somewhere where nobody's photographing me, and it's just me and my. I'm sorry, I'm just playing, y'all. I'm not gonna be out here naked. I got kids. Look at this. I got kids. I got a grandchild. Now let me tell you. Look at those legs, though. She is bomb.com. I just think that this was not appropriate. I don't think it was appropriate. That's just me. Right! I was like, what your husband say?
It's the
Your
red
husband
flags
let
at the
you
end
go?
for me.
Your husband let you walk out of the house with your ass,
We just gonna
ass, ass,
sit
ass,
that
ass, ass. That's
one more
all.
time.
Come on, girl. What? Now your body. You know what? You're a millionaire. You're probably you deep in the funds. So whether you work out and or have work done, it don't matter because you're bomb. I just think this was not. There's a time and a place for everything. She should not had the Big Sean song playing in my head while I'm looking at that picture.
What is Sean song? Oh, I don't know.
Or maybe I'm making up words. You know how I like to do. I think it's dance. It's actually dance, 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 and then it say stop and make that.
Oh, I know. Okay, no, I
So
know. Okay,
stupid.
yeah.
Yeah, that song.
Okay, yeah. I heard that.
That's the song playing in the back of my head when I see that outfit. I mean, listen,
Ooh.
to each his own, and it looks bomb, but I agree with my cousin 100%. Because the first thing I thought was, what did your husband think about you showing your out here in these streets?
Girl, he was right there next to her holding
No,
on.
he wasn't.
Yes, you didn't see the pictures of him? Right. Yeah, no,
No,
they were together. Yes, girl. They were
Russell.
together. So,
Russell, you should have
you
covered
know,
her up. You should have covered her up with your coat.
look, I am the single for now
Oh.
auntie, so I probably have an unpopular opinion and really don't listen to me because guess who ain't got a man and ain't married? Guilty. So don't listen to single auntie for now. Single for now auntie.
I almost spit my wine out.
Okay, yeah,
Lauren,
don't
you're
listen
out
to
of
single for now
control.
auntie.
Single for
But
now.
oh no, you know what? Walla always know exactly the lyrics because he commented last week and was like, "That's Future that you talking
See?
about, sis." He helps you every week. It is okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. That's my brother
Thank you,
in
Walla.
real life. That's my brother. That's my
He
brother.
always
That's
come
my
through
brother.
with the
Thank you.
the official lyrics. Thank you. Um, I
Cannot be crazy.
personally let me tell you something now. If
If I
my
had a
body,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's
I
what
would be at
I'm
work.
saying.
I would be at work with that dress on. We are not customer
Pull up a
facing.
chair
We are not customer facing. These customers don't see what I got on, but y'all gonna have to.
with the red bottoms. What you gonna come in a trench coat
Mhm.
before you walk in the
No,
door? You
no.
just gonna
It's 30. It's 32 degrees outside. January 17th, random Tuesday, and my cheeks is
Your cheeks
out
is
at work. Okay, what's up, y'all? I
okay.
look like
That's
this.
what we doing.
What you expect?
I
What
woke
did you
up like
expect?
that.
This is how I look. This is my body. Look, that
Okay.
my body looks like this on a random Tuesday
On a
on
random
January
Tuesday.
17th, and it's 32 degrees out. But what else did you
What we talking
expect?
about? What we talking about? What we
But
talking
no,
about?
in all seriousness, I don't know. I feel kind of two ways about it. Like there is a thing where it's like, this is a toughie. But then I think about like and I have a respect for all of the folks, but I think about like the Kardashians of the world,
Yes.
and like they have kids too. And
Mhm.
Kim has actually posed full on nude.
But that's how they got their fame.
Yeah. So I feel like, all right,
They got to keep
people.
that up.
Yeah, I guess so. But a lot of people change their image, and I feel like even with her being an attorney now and trying to make, be a little more understated, I'm like,
True.
I think as women, we get to kind of change and kind of do what we feel. And you said that, like, it's her body; she can do what she wants to do. But I don't. I think I feel two ways. Like, on one hand, it's like, yeah, it is her, it is our body, it is, that's her husband, he obviously okay with it.
Right.
I haven't lost any respect per se for her because
No,
she
not at
worked,
all. Yeah.
and I thought she looked amazing, honestly, just it. But and then I also did think like, wow, you really naked for real
You
in front
really
of the
out
whole
here.
entire world, like at the Oscars after party. It wasn't her Oscars dress. It was an after party dress, but it's still about like the same amount of eyes are on that dress.
Right.
I was like, oh shoot, that's a lot. That is a lot. I honestly, if even if I did have that body, which
I would be
let's be
on the
real,
beach.
I don't
And let's
know
be
if that
real,
would ever
you
happen.
actually will. But
Mm,
what I'm
oh,
saying is
fake news.
don't listen to
That
people
fake news.
that don't listen to her. Okay? Just don't listen to her right
I
now.
don't know if I still would dress
But
like
that's what I'm saying,
I'm
like
not that.
provocative. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
I
and I
mean,
guess maybe that's why it's so jarring too, because in the past year she hasn't been so provocative. Like the most
right.
provocative thing I could think of Sierra was when she did that promise video. And she did like, crawling on the floor, and it was
Exactly.
really sexy, but it was in her music, so I think people kind of
She can act it out.
accepted it
Even even
more.
even in that video with her and Summer Walker. Is it Summer Walker? Who is it? Summer Walker, and they got like booty shorts on, and she or maybe it's another video of hers, and she's literally like booty shaking like in some short shorts, and I was like, okay, well, it's a music video, even though I still think there's. I mean, you know what? Listen, she from Atlanta. She got a little ratchet in her. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's all it is. But I will say, if I had a body like hers and the status of her husband and her children, I don't think I would dress that way. But I would be naked on the beach with my girls, with
Yeah.
my man. You know what I'm saying?
Let
Like,
me ask you this, because I do think it's like reputation a lot too. Like if that were Rihanna in 5 years and she went to the Oscars with that same outfit,
I
would
think I
it
would
hit?
feel the same way.
Really? Okay.
I just think at a
Okay.
certain Sierra is my age. And not to say that there's anything wrong with if you want to dress that way again, but because it was such a public event, you know what I'm saying? It's not like she just at a birthday dinner and she at the house and ain't nobody gonna be taking. I
What
don't
if it was
know.
Nicki Minaj?
Well, Nicki Minaj is kind of known for that, but
That's why I'm
that
saying I do think
revealing
it's
though, I don't
the
think it's any. I don't know if we can. How many other people have we seen be that revealing? Like her ass
yeah
was
was
out
out. Yeah, and her
and
boobs.
her
Maybe it was
boobs.
pasties, but it was they were out. I honestly think that because I was watching an award. It was randomly. I was watching an awards red carpet like in London,
Mhm.
like that wasn't too long ago, and a lot of the women over there
They
who
dress
had
like
those
that.
model bodies. One woman had it on with no pasties. Her
Her
areolas was showing.
tatas was.
They were showing, but she had that model thin body like Sierra, and it was essentially the same dress, a very similar style dress in a different color. And you know
It's
that
probably more
Sierra is,
acceptable
yeah, and
in,
you know Sierra is like a model. I mean,
yeah,
she
the
she and I think she's really into like high fashion. So maybe
that was an
she just
inspiration
knew that
from,
that was like a,
yeah.
yeah, maybe she knew that that was on trend for
You know what
you
I think?
know fashion. I don't
You know what
know.
I think? I think that some she wants to get people talking about her because maybe
She
something's
did
coming
release a new
out.
single. She did. She
She
released a
released
new
a new
single, and
J
she's
Lo,
been,
Kim, Rihanna.
yeah.
I
No,
don't
I
even
do.
think J Lo would pull something off like that
She
right
did
now.
though. Well, not right now, but when she was Rihanna's, I mean, when she was Sierra's age and she was with Diddy, wasn't that dress that she wore that was all sheer
No,
and see through?
Sierra is 40. J Lo was definitely younger than 40.
No, I'm saying she J Lo's like in her 50s right now. I think
Yeah, that
when
was
that
over 10
happened.
years ago. When her
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Diddy,
yeah.
I thought you said J Lo was the same age as Sierra. I'm saying,
Oh,
I
maybe she
think at
was
some
younger.
point, I think,
Okay, I
you
got
know,
you.
you
It's
kind
like
of
an
grow
age
out of
thing.
that.
Yeah,
I think the
I
age
get it.
is the
I
age,
get it.
but to each his own again. I ain't gonna.
Yeah. What y'all think? Y'all let us know what y'all thought about the series. She looks amazing. I
I
hate
wish
when
I
people
could
say
starve
this.
myself and look just like her.
Listen, no,
But I
I
love
like a little
food.
more
I
meat
went
on
to
my bone.
McDonald's right after I worked out at Orange Theory
Wow,
today.
you just
I
told
did.
on yourself. Wow, what'd you get? The fish fillet?
You know what? I really don't eat bad. I really, I don't really be eating bad.
No, you don't.
But I was craving a fish sandwich so bad. That's the only thing I eat from
That's the
McDonald's,
only
and I
thing you
probably
get
eat
from there.
one
Yeah.
like once a year if we're doing a road trip, and that's the only place, and I get a fish sandwich. That's it. So I
Those
made
fish
myself
sandwiches slap.
only get a fish sandwich, but
Did you get
yeah,
fries?
I didn't. That's discipline. I just ate
I
the fish
agree.
salad sandwich. Then I came home and ate a salad.
Oh,
Balance, baby.
girl, now yeah, no, that is control. You got a next level discipline. That I never would have
Balance,
did that.
baby.
Anyway, next thing, y'all, we've already been talking about this for a long
Yeah.
time. We do. I just want to talk about this last thing then for the Oscars. Auntie, Queen of Wakanda.
Oh, scoundrels.
She was nominated for Best Supporting Actress, and she lost to Jamie Lee
Jamie
Curtis.
Lee Curtis. Yeah.
And the internet saw her reaction. Sis, did you see her reaction?
Yes. I felt so sad. I was like, in her mind, she's thinking, these son of a guns done brought me out here, got me looking crazy. And to add insult to injury, they had Jonathan Mayers and Michael B. Jordan presenting that award.
No
So
way.
I think people just assumed that she was going to win. I'm pretty positive because
They
they were like,
presented the award?
I'm pretty
Girl,
positive
I knew that they
because
presented, but jeez. Yeah, that is cutthroat. Jeez, that's cutthroat.
I'm pretty sure.
I saw her reaction
Oh, girl, and her
or
husband's.
lack thereof. I
She was tight-lipped, like
she kept the same face. I was like, I don't people when I heard
she's
about it. I
crying on
heard
the
about it.
inside.
I kept hearing about it, kept hearing about it. I thought she rolled her eyes or like exhaled or made some visible like had some visible reaction.
Mm-mm.
She legit just kept the same straight face
She
as
did.
they were announcing. She had a smile, a smirk. When they announced Jamie Lee Curtis name, she blinked. and had the exact same expression. I was like,
She did.
y'all act like this woman smacked over the cups in front of her, ran to Jamie Lee Curtis and shook her, shot a double bird to the Academy. She didn't. She just. She just didn't have a reaction.
She did not have a reaction. I think it was just the
I don't know what the
look.
problem is.
I don't think there was a problem. I think that literally she looked tight-lipped. She was just like she wasn't blinking. She wasn't. She wasn't moving. I don't even know if she clapped for it.
She didn't.
Okay,
They
I
didn't
was
catch
gonna
her
say I
clap.
don't think
No,
she
they didn't
clapped
catch
at
her
all.
clap.
She did not
She just
move.
stayed. She stayed put as she
She
was.
was struck. I knew. I told you. That's why. Guess who? Okay, so somebody that's won an Oscar 3 times, Denzel Washington, who was also there last year. Guess what he was?
Where?
At the basketball game, sitting courtside. I think he was with Spike Lee. They talking about some
While the
meanwhile.
Oscars were going on,
They said meanwhile
I love
Denzel
him.
out here sitting courtside with Spike Lee.
I love him. I love
because
them
he
both.
knew.
Spike Lee could have been there too. I know Spike Lee got invited to the Oscars.
Come on, they wasn't going after that.
Y'all, that's crazy.
I feel bad
I'm bummed
though.
because the last time from what I understand, the last time she was nominated was for What's Love Got to Do with It, which was 90
She has
something.
not. She has not won one, and she is the. It's such an amazing.
And I'm not
actress.
gonna lie, I don't even know what movie Jamie Lee Curtis won for. So we are black women. Like I don't know what Jamie Lee Curtis
I'm
acting in
rooting
other
for
than Scream.
everybody black. I'm rooting for everybody black.
But yeah, Wakanda and Angela did that. And I think this was like the first time that any Marvel movie had ever been. Don't listen to me. I'm not
Hey.
sure, but I do
Okay.
believe, at least in this
Because I got
category, I think
excited.
I think this was the first time a Marvel movie had been nominated in at least in this category. So
I got you.
yeah,
That makes sense.
that's
Okay.
pretty fire. Shout out to Auntie.
Well.
You know you the winner in all of our books.
and
Any
we should be boycotting the Oscars. No, I'm kidding. We did
bruh.
it to our no, Will did it. Will did it to us.
Shout out to Will Smith and Chris Rock. Y'all watch that selective.
Oh, I still
I
have
told
it.
y'all last week.
Yeah, you told us
Was
about it.
selective outrage. That was funny to me. It was funny to me myself personally.
I give it a while.
Okay. So anything else on that, sis?
No. Let's talk about the next subject real
All right,
quick.
y'all. We don't have a lot of time, but we want to talk about this show that Nisa put me on. A Hulu original starring Kerry Washington of Scandal, and I forgot
His name is
Leroy
Delroy
Delroy.
Lindo.
All
I
right,
think.
y'all, don't listen to her.
Oh
Don't
shoot,
listen.
what's going on here? I'm sinking.
Don't
Here we
listen
go.
to us. Okay. Oh,
Sorry.
you saying sinking reminds me of something. I wanted to tell y'all about this anyway. So y'all know Ty Tribbett got a song called "Sinking," and it reminds me that he has a new album out.
Does he?
Girl,
It's good. Oh God, I can't wait to listen.
honey,
I'm gonna be
it
jumping
is
in my
so
car and praising God. Yay! I can't wait. I was just looking
Look,
for a new gospel album yesterday and I couldn't find anything. I should have asked you. Okay,
yes,
great. This is awesome.
it's so good. It reminds me of the old Ty that we all fell deeply in love with.
That's what
That
I
was
need.
what Sierra and Russell Wilson was getting hype off the Holy Ghost down to the. That's what probably made Sierra shout
Girl,
that
cut it out.
that Ty Tribbett album, because when I tell you, I'm
Listen.
down to the car listening to the.
And you was just
So good.
girl, let me
So
tell you,
good.
just this is a sidebar. When I'm at work, I usually always have my earbuds in and I'm listening to, sometimes I got to listen to that, you know,
21,
cause I'm
21.
down for my
Oh,
cause I'm down for my sometimes I got to be buck, right? But sometimes I just be like, you know what? I need peace today. And I know you gonna try me. I know y'all gonna try me. Sometimes I just got to take these earbuds out and play my gospel music so that when people walk in my door, of my office, they know, oh, today ain't the day because she's with Jesus. She's with the Lord.
Oh
So
yeah.
they be like, oh, you bumping your gospel? Yes. What would you like? What is it?
Not the two while
Important?
Fred Hammond
Then I
playing.
got to breathe. I'm like, what did you need
What's your
music?
go-to song? Like if you are
Oh
just
my God.
ready to fight somebody and you need to calm it on down. Gospel or not?
Oh, gospel, gospel.
Or not. What any song? What's your song that's gonna help
Um,
switch that mood around?
my favorite song that I will play on repeat all day long is "Lord, You Are Good" by Todd. Is it Todd
Todd
Gal?
Dulaney? No,
No.
Gallbird.
Galbert.
Oh,
That
I like
song,
that song,
I'll be in there
sis.
crying. You are so good, Lord. You are so good.
Oh, good.
Oh my God, that's that song right there.
That's a good one.
That's it. I just put it on
What
repeat.
about your non-gospel song that turns your mood around? Do you have one like if you're in a sucky mood and you just put this like or genre or whatever?
Honestly, y'all know I love my Pandora. Maybe y'all don't know that, even though I have Apple Music, but that's really for the kids. But I put on my Sir Pandora, and a couple of times you done been with me, and you be like, "What station is this?" Like every time you're with me and I'm playing my Sir Pandora, you're like, "What station is this?"
It
It
slaps.
it comes through, and honestly, I feel like it's strange because when people ask me what my favorite color is, I'm like, depends on the season I'm in. I have a favorite color, but there may be a color that I gravitate more to in the season that I'm in. It's the same with music. Like it just depends on
Hmm.
the season. It like literally yesterday, all I was listening to, the girl, I think her name is
Yes,
Ambry,
Ombre. I think it's
Ombre. Oh,
Ombre.
that
Mhm.
song
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Superstitious got a
I oh
stronghold
super.
on
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
It's got a
I like her.
stronghold on me.
Yeah,
So I've been listening to her
yeah.
album
She's a
all
writer.
week.
She's written for a lot
She's
of
from
artists.
she's from Louisiana or New Orleans. She got a strong New Orleans. She has a New
Oh,
Orleans accent. And I was listening to JoJo's latest
oh,
album. I
she's
love that album. And the
incredible.
Jay Nova. Whew,
Now you know I love
those
me
are the
some
three
Jay.
albums I've been listening to this week. Though on repeat. All three of them in rotation, just on repeat.
You got good musical taste, child. That's real good. That's really good. A1 musical taste. You was raised right. Um,
Somebody raised me right. You
all
taught me
right.
well, sis. You taught me well, baby.
I'll look. I'm happy to take credit for that musical taste. That's phenomenal. All right, y'all. Well,
Okay.
my that what switches my mood around. One song, one and done. If I need it in a pinch, I'm
One and
pissed
done.
off, and I got
Hmm.
to tighten my mood up. Donny Hathaway's "This Christmas." Christmas music. I'm telling y'all, this is a cheat code. If you are in a
Low T M initials, by the way.
Mhm.
Okay. Just no, you're not. So talk about today, like as in March the 16th. You pissed off. You just gonna throw on Donny Hathaway this Christmas.
Yep, and it's gonna work.
I never
It's
knew that.
going to work. If I am pissed off and I need to not be, like I need to get myself up out of it, mostly Christmas music. I go to Christmas music because I know it will switch my mood.
Really?
But
You and your niece
specifically,
are kind of the same because she does that too. With like, she'll
really?
be listening to Boys in the Hood, Let It Snow, like on a random
Oh yeah,
Tuesday.
Boys in the Hood.
I mean,
Boys
Boys
to
in the
Men.
Hood, Boys to Men. I've been drinking wine. I've been drinking. I've been
But
drinking.
seriously, y'all, trust me on this. Lo would never lead y'all wrong. If you have to get out of
Donny
your bad mood,
Hathaway
put on some
this
Christmas
Christmas.
music, put on some TLC. Just hear those sleigh bells ringling, jing, jing, jingling,
Not that one.
tell.
No way.
Gonna wear them for a sleigh ride together with you.
What is wrong with
Walla
you?
no. Look,
What is
Lamal.
wrong with you?
Listen,
What is wrong with
look, that
you?
already got me in it. Look, that's got you in a good mood too.
It
You ain't
did,
even
cause
know.
I started
It
jamming.
just worked. It worked. Okay, for real, y'all. We've been fooling
Shit,
around
girl,
long enough.
fast.
Oh, also, okay. Well, since we're there, I'm gonna just say this last thing, and then I'm done.
Oh, Jesus.
A
You are a
movie
mess.
that will put me in a good mood, and I just watched it randomly this week.
Oh.
School of Rock. Jack Black's
Oh, that's a
School of Rock.
good one.
I cackled as if I haven't seen it
That's a good
40,000 times.
one.
It's
That's
on
a real
YouTube for
good
free.
one. Is it? You know my go-to. You know my go-to. You know my
Overboard.
go-to. You come on, somebody.
I know the original.
The original. Don't miss me with that new school. What? I probably watch that at least once a month just to get myself.
Really?
Oh,
Just
I
to
love
stay
that
balanced?
movie.
What? That's a crazy. I ain't know that.
I
Okay.
love that movie. Okay, let's go
All
on.
right, for
Let's
real,
get
y'all, we
this.
got like 2 seconds to talk about this. So we wanted to talk about Hulu's original show starring
Mhm.
Delroy and Kerry Washington called Unprisoned.
Oh,
Now, before we continue, there will be spoilers. I don't know how we will stop ourselves from giving you spoilers. There will be spoilers.
there will be spoilers.
So please, if you intend to watch it and you do not want spoilers, press pause here and join us again
And then come back
later.
later.
Uh-huh. Yeah. But if you don't mind spoilers, some people don't mind spoilers.
It's a
So
really good
yeah,
show, y'all.
it is a good
It's
show.
such a good show.
Sis, give the deets. How did you find out about it? Because you told me about this show.
You know what? Honestly, um, I had just got back on social media. I hadn't been on Instagram, is my own Instagram and TikTok, and I was seeing all these promotions about, Unprisoned, Kerry Washington. Now, the only real fan of a show that I've been with Kerry Washington towards the beginning of the series was Scandal. I was diehard, and actually, I did not follow it real time as it started out. I was one of those
Mm.
that everybody was talking about it at work, and everybody was, oh, scandal this, scandal that, scandal this Thursday night. So I actually had to binge watch like the first couple of seasons, and then I got caught up with it, right? But I'm not the biggest Kerry Washington fan. I think she's great. So I was kind of skeptical about watching this show, but because it was getting so much hype, I was like, man, let me just, you know how you be, especially with new series, you like, let me just watch one episode. Watch one episode turn into all whole episode over the weekend, Um, and basically she's a grown woman now. She is a therapist, a single mom therapist, and her father is getting out of prison after being in prison for 17 years. And so the dynamics are interesting. He actually is meeting his grandson for the first time, and life is just lifing right now for her. And it's such a great concept. Like, I feel like this show, even when you can't necessarily say, I relate to that exact experience, you can put yourself in some way or another, um, to make it, oh, you know what? I remember when I was going through this a certain period in my life where I was going through that, and it brings back those memories, and you getting emotional, and you like, oh my God, she is so right. I'm healing my inner child. So I just love the concept. I hope they have another season. I think it was well written, well played. I think it was Mc is it McMillan? Is the
Tracy, yeah, yeah,
or
yeah, Tracy.
Terry? Is it Tracy or Terry?
Oh, you
I
know
don't
what? Let
know.
me look. I gotta look it up.
I think it's I don't know. Let me see. But either way, what's your take on it, sis?
Um, it is Tracy McMillan. Tracy McMillan,
Tracy?
yeah, she is. I saw an interview of hers just randomly, and it was phenomenal. So she's just
Really? I gotta watch it. I don't know much about her.
I'll have to send you the link. It was really good. It had to be at least a year or two ago, an interview. I think it was on Kev on Stage's platform. She talked about some of her dad issues. It was
Mm.
so profound. She
Mhm.
talked about how she one of the things that I've it really resonated with me in her interview. She was saying how she believes that people pick their partners based on their unhealed um
Damn it! Why you? Why? What?
yeah, and she was saying whether you pick a partner that's very similar to the pattern that you're unhealed from or the polar opposite because you're trying to run from it. She was saying everyone
Mm.
is then she put the example of Meghan Markle and her husband. I can't remember what's his name.
Harry.
Harry.
Mhm.
She gave this. It was such a solid, succinct argument. She was saying Harry lost his mother to the fame. People loved
Oh
her.
my God.
His dad didn't he maybe
Protect.
didn't do a good job of protecting her from the
Mhm.
public. So Harry picks a woman who he knows the public will have an intense reaction about. He then makes the decision that his dad wouldn't make. This
Yeah.
bans this joint disassociates himself
Whoa.
from the royal family, takes their family away from the palace, and
He's doing
basically
what he wanted his
replays.
father to do. God Almighty! Come on,
Yeah,
this is why we need therapy. This is why we need
he
therapy.
redoes the story the way that he wishes it would have played out, and I was like,
Mm.
this is an interview that I watched with Tracy McMillan, and I was like, oh my gosh,
That's
I feel like
crazy.
I've done that
A million times
myself.
over.
Where maybe I
Absolutely.
was like, anyway, that was such a good point, and anyway, so the about the show, I really enjoyed the show. It was a dramedy. It is a dramedy. So
Mhm.
it's a serious subject matter, but it's
Mhm.
funny.
Mhm.
They make a really complicated, serious,
Right.
nuanced dynamic funny and like
Mhm.
palatable, relatable. But I definitely found myself on one specific part. I don't know. There was like one specific part where I just was like, it was such a
It's. Mhm.
small
I
thing
wonder if
that
it's the
happened.
same. Let me see what you're talking about.
I don't know.
We
I
haven't
doubt
talked
it.
about it.
We haven't talked about it. It was such a small thing that I don't even. It was. It had to just be me
Mhm.
recognizing this thing, and I was like, "This is like a thing that I have felt, and how to
Mm.
this day I kind of move and pivot, based. And we talked about how much we love our dad. Our dad
Mhm.
has not been to prison for 17 years, to my knowledge, but he's lived, and he's been very open and vulnerable and transparent with us about
Yeah.
his decisions, and we know, what I'm saying, what
Mhm.
he's been through. So we definitely see him as a whole human. But this
Right.
particular show really kind of
Ooh.
it it
It's
was
it
walking heavy. They were
it
walking heavy.
was.
They were
What
walking
part are
heavy
you
on
talking
this
about
show.
though that you were
Okay, so there's there's this one part, like, our dad is a jokester. He's
okay?
really funny,
Yeah,
and it's like he's almost like a comedian, like anything for
he
the
is.
joke. And sometimes, like, I don't like being the brunt of the
Brunt of the
joke.
joke.
Like, I don't,
Mhm.
not in a way where it feels like you're
Okay.
intentionally trying to
Right.
embarrass me. Like, it's a weird
Right.
feeling, and sometimes I do kind of feel like, the jokester in him may not be as aware of
Mhm.
like the joke. So there was one part where she was in he was saying something to her, like, basically wrote joning on her or whatever, like, oh girl,
Ooh,
what's
I
wrong
ain't
with
heard
you,
that in a
like,
long time. Jonan.
Jonan, yeah, yeah, yeah. He was like making a joke. It was lighthearted, but you could see that she was like not
She
really
was
feeling the joke, and
okay.
she just kept saying, she was like, okay, so what's the next thing that we're talking about? And she just was trying to like ignore him. Maybe
And
I just saw the discomfort on
okay.
her, but I felt like that was a part where it was like, oh, I can relate to like being uncomfortable
Mhm.
in a
Mhm.
similar capacity. It was such a small, like minor
Yeah.
thing, but that
I
was
think
just
that's important to
oh,
recognize though, because I think
so
a lot
interesting.
of times when that's their people's mechanism when they don't know what to say or how to address certain things, that's how they deal with it. Like, I mean, I feel like we've heard so many comedians say that, like,
Hmm. A
oh,
lot.
I my mom was sad all the time because of whatever, and so I used to just make her laugh, and that's how I really
Yeah.
honed my craft for, to be a comedian or whatever. So I think that that is
What
probably.
about you? I want to know what part since you made me tell the truth about what I
You know
wasn't gonna
what?
say it.
My
But what was the
part,
part? Yeah.
the one of the parts that really stood out to me was when there was a scene where she was dealing with a guy who she had been dating, and he was like, "Hey, listen to me. You are," and he was basically giving her affirmations to let her know that she was that woman and she deserved better and she deserved the best. And I really do think it's important for little girls, if they have their father in their lives or any kind of male influence, for them to have that positive affirmations from a man that says, "Baby girl, you really do deserve to be treated."
Oh, you're
You know,
saying the dad was telling
the
her, or
dad
the
was
dad was
telling
telling her? Yeah.
her that she deserved so
Was a
much better,
main
and then she
B.
was the
Yeah.
main B, and
Yeah,
she
that
was,
part I
yes,
resonated with that part too, for sure.
yes.
Daddy definitely has had those
He
conversations.
has those conversations with us, and he still
Yeah,
to this day
to this
will have
day.
those conversations with us,
He
and I
doesn't
think
feel like
that's
anyone
important.
deserves us, which
But in the
I
same
love.
token, I think that, instilling that confidence in a little
Yeah.
girl is so important, because I cannot say that I've always stood up for myself, but if I know that my dad is telling me, it's almost like Amy Winehouse, that's my favorite. You trying to make me go to rehab, but I said no, no, no. She said my daddy think I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But my
somebody say
daddy
something to me, I'm
thinks
like,
I'm fine.
what is
Yes.
wrong? My
My
daddy
daddy.
said
Mhm.
my said fine. Now maybe
Yeah.
that was a bad maybe that was a bad comparison. But what I'm saying
I get
is,
what you're
I
saying
think it's
though.
important for fathers to let their daughters know that they are the main, they are the greatest. They deserve the best. They are beautiful. They are wanted. They are loved and appreciated. And I think, you know, as moms, we're the nurturing ones. So we tend, or I tend, I'll speak for myself. I tend to try to encourage my kids as much as I can, tell them, you got this, and really try to motivate them. But I think it really does have a different impact when it's the father that's giving those words of wisdom, and really, you know, just letting them know, man, you can do this. You got this. You are beautiful. You are loved. You are wanted. And so I think it holds not to say it holds a little more weight, but I think they really can understand it in a different light. So I thought that was important to see a man, even though she's a grown adult. Of course, he's been away for 17 years, but the importance of a father in pouring into his daughter. And thankfully, that's something that we have. So I'm very grateful for that.
I agree. And you know what? One of the things that was so interesting, and I've heard stories about like one of the things I thought that was so interesting was they really did show the father as like a full person. Like even if we don't have, I think just being a parent, you just automatically sign up for your kids being like, you didn't do this particular thing exactly right for all 12 of your kids or whatever. Especially if
Yeah.
you have more than one kid,
Mm-hmm.
You got to approach them all the same different ways. So
Different
I
ways,
could
yeah.
imagine as
Different
one
ways.
person trying to, figure out how to deal with each kid. It's impossible. So I'm just I really appreciated how they showed him as a full person, and even though it was like, okay, he's made bad decisions, he was
Mm-hmm.
in prison for 17 years this most recent time, but in her one of her monologues, she talked to him strong and was basically like, yeah, no, you were in prison, you made this bad choice
And
in
because of that,
1986, in
yeah, she goes
1992, in
back.
96, and in 2004, and now
And now you're
you're
out.
telling me the exact
Yeah.
same thing, that you're gonna make different
So what's
decisions.
different? Yeah.
Like, how do you expect me to? And
Hmm.
they also explore his challenges. Like, I thought it was so amazing that they really dug into how difficult it is for people who have been in
Oh,
federal penitentiary system
girl.
to reintegrate and reenter society. It is
It's
impossible,
impossible. It's
literally,
impossible.
unless
And all
unless
they want to do, and in most cases, what they want to do is to do the right thing. But the system
yes,
is not.
set up
It's
for them
not set
to.
up for that.
It
For
is
that,
it
it's
girl,
set up
common
for
sense
them to
ain't so common, but
fail.
it is absolutely set. Like,
It's
what do you expect for these
impossible.
people to do if they cannot get a
Yeah,
job?
if they
They
can't get a
cannot
job, if
take
they
care
can't
of
get,
their they cannot
yeah,
get housing. Like, unless you
yeah.
are a celebrity, like rappers that go to jail, or people who are rich and famous and have their own thing that they can rebuild when they get out, unless
Hmm.
you are like that, you have
It's
a very
long road
long
ahead. Yeah,
road ahead. And don't let you have kids and
I
people
know.
relying on you after, if now if I ain't gonna even put that out there, but if I
Don't listen to
did,
you.
some
Shut
things,
that. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
okay, well,
Shut
I
your mouth.
won't go down
Just
that road.
move
But I'm
on.
just saying, it's just me. I don't have kids. So I'm
Yeah.
saying, even if one of my family members who had kids, i.e.,
Me,
and
the only
okay,
sibling.
I don't want to incriminate myself, so don't listen to
Never
me.
mind.
Just know Misa has kids, and no matter what she does, she's not going down. Okay? She is not going down.
I hope this never has to come to fruition because they're gonna play this back
Oh,
in court.
Lord.
Like,
No.
well, you remember that time you
Court,
said
Lord. Anyway,
no, but no, I
that
that
show
it
is really
was
good.
even the interaction, or I guess recognizing the little girl that was still trying to heal from the trauma of being away from her father. It was powerful, man. It was really touching.
So the man that she ended up wanting to want,
Yeah.
but she could not want this
She
man.
couldn't make herself.
What did you think about that?
I as soon as that came about, I think it was the second to the last episode, and I said to myself, she better not F this up. She better not F this up. And sure enough, what she do? She effed it
F it
up.
up.
I was
Don't
like,
you?
oh my God. What you about to
Do
say?
you think, like, okay? So you think after a certain age, women shouldn't be dressing like how my good sis from Decatur was dressing down to the Vanity Fair? I think after a certain age, women should not make that kind of obvious bad decision. After you've been
The
through so many bad dudes and made so many bad decisions,
and recent bad decisions at that.
like, how you gonna do that? Like, to me, that felt unrealistic. And do you
No,
think
it's
that was
not unrealistic.
no way,
That's the
Nisa?
problem.
Do you
That's
think that?
no girl.
Oh my goodness. Is it really
People
like
are
people
really
doing
out
that?
here bad, just like not going for the person that is good for them, that is not just
That is
listen, we
crazy to me,
all have
sis.
our flaws, but if you got a
Y'all
person
gotta
that
tell me what y'all think. I need to know, please. Cause really?
at a certain time
Okay,
in your life,
can we
you
give the
just got to
scenario?
Sure, go ahead, give the scenario. You
Okay,
give the
spoiler,
scenario.
spoiler, spoiler.
Spoiler, spoiler.
So
The first man she was with, remember
she
she the
was
first
with
man.
yes, she
Hmm.
was with this man who was married. She was saying that they were going through a divorce. She was essentially the side chick. Clear as day, she didn't know it. Her dad broke it down for her, and then she kind of realized it. But she really liked him. He was established, but obviously not into her like that. And it was very obvious. She told him that she wanted to talk about kind of being more serious. He essentially shut her down, ghosted her.
Shut her down.
Yeah, then she met this really amazing guy, like cute,
Hmm.
like was waiting
Black.
for yeah, black. The other guy was not.
Yes,
Uh
he said.
uh yes. And oh, okay, thank you. And the guy was he was waiting like for intimacy. He wasn't pressuring her. Every time they were together, it wasn't just about physical. It was like
He was
she they
stimulating
would
her
be hot and
mind.
heavy and she would be like, "Oh, I'm not ready." And he would be like, "I totally understand."
Yes.
Respectful, all like everything that I think any reasonable person who would want in a
Yeah.
partner.
Yeah.
And the other guy who was married hit her up and was like, "I've been thinking about you," after she was with this new good guy.
Scoundrel.
Why she went back to the other guy who's married, slept with him.
This
Slept
be
with him while
happening
she
in
was with.
real life.
I just feel like,
This
does
be
it really?
happening because
Y'all,
she's insecure in who she is. She as this
it
character.
caused you to do that?
Oh, girl, the
Oh
some of
my God.
the
This is
ooh.
crazy. Don't listen to me.
This why I don't be a part of the girl chats no more because my friends think I'm just okay. We talked about judgmental friends last week, but I was the friend that would just be like, "No, you're stupid. You
Oh.
are stupid, and you need to stop this ish. What is wrong with you? Pop, 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 pop. Snap out of it.
You were Will Smith
Fun.
and they were Chris Rock?
Yes, you got to. Sometimes you got to Will Smith that ass. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yikes.
seriously, like come on. If
Oh,
you were her
wait.
friend, who said what? Who said what?
We're
Who said
back.
what?
Wait, there's a callback. There's a callback to Russell Wilson and Sierra. Russell is not amazing. He's controlling, super concerned about his image, not her. Well, who knows?
They're in a battle for the spotlight. Maybe that could be
Uh,
it. We gonna put a pin in that. We're gonna come
yeah,
back
we're
to
gonna put
that
a
one
pin
because
in that. That's a good. That's
I want to
okay.
talk
Yeah,
more
yeah,
about
yeah.
that. I
Okay.
got some
Yeah, yeah,
thoughts
yeah.
on that one actually. I got some thoughts on that one. But no, what
Oh,
I'm saying is, I think I have honestly I'm not even don't hold me and don't listen to me, but listen to me because I have literally cut people off as friends and like we
mm,
cannot be in relationships anymore because the decisions that you make are just
okay. It's
the
coming
math
back.
ain't mathing. The math
It's coming
ain't
back. It's coming back. Yeah,
mathing.
yeah.
You are literally out here bad. And unfortunately, I know
Hmm.
we see these things like on social media or we hear about these things and this is real life. Women and I would think men too because they're just as stupid and guilty.
Oh,
They're really out here
ooh,
just not doing the
out
right
here bad.
thing. They out here bad.
Like the seventh baby mama for that man who had the seven babies by the
Let's
set.
talk about that
That
next week. We're
seventh,
gonna talk about that.
all right,
We'll
but
talk
that
about that next
seventh
week.
baby mama, sis, we
Who
praying for you.
girl, I'm not praying. I'm praying for number 2, 3. After you get to the why? You knew what you didn't do your
I
research? You didn't never see the babies around him?
maybe he lied. No, no, he's not taking care of
I
any of them.
know. That's
He
what I'm
definitely
saying.
didn't.
We'll talk about that. We have to let's put a pin in that too. We're gonna talk about that
Okay,
too. But
y'all. Sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the moral of the story is we are TV movie girls. Like I know everybody
Hmm.
ain't down with TV and movies for whatever reason. I like me a good TV show,
Yeah, I'm about to go
a good
watch
movie.
Franklin Saint right now. As soon as we get off.
You watch Snowfall?
Oh, girl, what?
it's something about how realistic that first season was. I just said, "Ooh, this too hot to trot, baby." I got
It was
the,
so it was
cause,
real.
cause, cause I was thinking about going down to Mexico. Like, hey, what's up, y'all? How can I get on?
Is the
Okay,
CIA listening? Do they got a job for me?
I was just playing. All you gotta say is you was just playing.
I was just playing though.
I was just playing. No,
Mm-mm.
I was just playing.
Um,
I am just playing. Okay, but
no,
no,
but the good
that
thing of
I'll have to
the
check it
crazy
out.
part about Unprisoned is it's based on true events or true stories. I don't know.
Tracy McMillan. It's
Oh,
based on
it's based
Tracy.
on
It is
her.
based on her and her dad's relationship. Well, and I don't think it's like exact
Okay, I was
verbatim.
about to say I thought they took like clips or different scenes and kind of I don't know. I'm gonna have to read up on
It's
Tracy
based on
McMillan
her and her dad, loosely based on her and her.
loosely.
Yeah, it is. It's loosely
I
based on
love
her and her
that.
dad's relationship. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love
So
it.
we
Watch
10 out
it.
of
Check it
10.
out.
I would recommend y'all watching that. Cuz said Snowfall. Y'all watch Snowfall. I might get on Snowfall,
I'm about to
honestly.
watch it tonight. I ain't seen the latest show.
I think
It's Friday Eve, so
Power. I think
comes on
Power
tomorrow.
came just came back. Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay.
Tomorrow.
So we're back
Hmm.
on Power. Hopefully we'll be able to give y'all some TV. Since we're TV girls, maybe y'all tell us what TV shows y'all are watching. Maybe we
Yeah,
can
that'll be
all
fun.
talk about them. At
What
least
else? I'm
as
watching. Do you watch Janice? I know she just got caught up with Abbott Elementary. Ah,
love. I love Abbott
Ava,
Elementary.
there was one
She's
recent
she's
episode.
insane.
This is to get off on a tangent, but one recent episode told when she told Janine that she looked like a Teletubby, her round face, just because your round face looked like a Teletubby. I was like, oh my god, I love that show.
Are
So
you
I'm
caught
watching
up
that.
on Abbott?
Yes, I'm watching Abbott. I'm watching
Did you see
Snowfall.
on Abbott the last one where they were fighting for Sixers tickets? And
Okay, maybe I haven't watched the last one. When did the last one come out?
it was this week. It was this
I
week.
haven't watched this week. I haven't watched anything this week. I haven't watched
Okay,
any. That's why I'm
watch
about
it
to
this
watch
week. One of
Snowfall.
the teachers they was
Okay, I gotta watch it.
the teacher that's annoyed that okay, I'm gonna just isn't this doesn't spoil anything, but they were clowning on each other and Gregory had said something. Well, maybe we shouldn't all get ahead of ourselves. The teacher said, "Oh, shut up, haircut." I was like, how did him calling him haircut? It was so funny, Nisa, the
It'd be the
delivery.
funniest thing.
He
The
just called him
punchlines.
haircut.
Haircut.
And it was so okay. You
It's
will love
funny.
you will know exactly when that part it's still gonna be funny. I rewound
Okay.
wound it like 5 times.
I'm telling you, I do
Shut up,
that
haircut.
often with that episode, with those episodes. I literally rewind and be like, "Let me see that again. Let me see that again."
It was
It's so
so
good.
funny. It's
It's so
so
good.
funny. What else? Okay, y'all know I'm watching Married at First Sight.
Oh, what's that on? What's that on? I sounded real Atlanta. What's that on?
What's that on? It's
What
on
is that
Lifetime.
on? Lifetime. Okay.
It's on
Yeah.
Lifetime. You can take it or leave it. I'm invested. I've been watching this show for a very long time.
I'm not
It's
after that whole fiasco with Paige and
I know, and
Chris,
Chris.
I just gave up. I gave up. I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? There is
Shockingly, it has gotten worse since then. I skipped 2 seasons, but I came back
it's
on.
gotten worse.
It's gotten worse. I skipped 2 seasons after Paige and Chris.
You
I
lying to
couldn't
me.
bring myself to it, but
You
then I
lying to
hopped back
me.
on last season and I'm on this season. Anyway,
Okay,
uh
and I'm also watching I watched what's the Love is Love is Blind spinoff? What's that one that I just watched?
Perfect
No,
Match.
Perfect Match. That was
That's
a
the one you're
good
talking
one.
about?
Yes, Perfect Match.
I still didn't start. I'm gonna
That
start.
was a good one. Good one. I watch are you on The Godfather Harlem with I freaking love
Oh,
that show.
oh, what? Yeah, W. His last
Uh
name is a W or something. I
uh what's his name? Forrest Whitaker.
Whitaker. Yeah,
I
I
love that.
started watching a couple. Is it? Are they still making new episodes?
It's a new season. I think yeah, it's a new season.
Oh,
I love that. I love that. too. So that's one that
Okay.
I'm real time as well. I'm waiting for Tommy to
Okay.
come back out though. That's my
You like Forrest?
that my white boyfriend. Tommy the drug dealer. The
Yeah, I
drug
don't
dealer
know who my.
Tommy.
I don't think I have
I
a
don't
white
know his
boyfriend,
real
but
name. That's my white boyfriend. That's my white boyfriend.
Secor. It's something Secor. His last name is Secor. I
See,
remember that
that's
because I'm
probably
like,
why
isn't
he's my
Tupac Secor?
exactly. That's probably why. He really is in
Yeah,
the inside.
he's in
No.
the
In
inside.
the
He's
inside,
in the inside.
he's one of us.
Inside out. Y'all remember that? Inside out. You must serve my Jesus from the
From the
inside.
inside out.
You know.
Look at me. Okay.
Y'all, our my niece's prom is coming up. You forgot to talk about that in your weekend recap, sis.
Because I don't
This
want
is how
to.
we gotta close out with you don't want
Because I
to?
don't want to.
Okay.
Girls, they break you. My son, he don't ask for nothing. He don't ask for much. He didn't even want to go to prom. He was like, I made him go to prom. He was like, oh, I guess maybe I'll go down to the. You want me to go down to Burlington and get No,
Oh
I don't
Lord,
want you to go down
have
to Burlington and
mercy.
get a suit. I want you to go to an actual tuxedo place and rent a tuxedo.
And him was so handsome.
And my daughter, she's gonna be so beautiful. She, first of all, she don't know who she. I don't know who she thinks I am. I think she thinks her mom is like Beyonce or something. Um, however, I do know, no, I do know that these kids these days are having dresses made. And so when we started talking about prom dresses, her first thing was like, "Well, I'm getting my dress made, right?" I was like,
Oh,
No, you're not."
you know what? The crazy thing is, she has like aunts and uncles that if she would have asked one of them, they would have been like, "Oh yeah, 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 that's fine.
Oh, of
I'll sell
course,
you."
baby.
They would have sold
Of
her between
course.
her godparents, god brothers, aunts, uncles. Yeah.
Everybody pitch in. So yes, my baby found. I was nervous because I thought she was going for real break the bank, but she did all right on us. She did all right.
The
So
dress is stunning.
it's stunning. And
I
Haley
said I'm
and
gonna lose
Haley's
like
little baby,
75 pounds, and
you
so that I
you
can.
be a crackhead. You want to be a crackhead? You want to be a
I'm gonna
crackhead?
be like Sierra. Wear that dress. Okay, well,
No.
all right. I'll stop here. I've had
Did you
this.
open up your
I just
wine?
I just started drinking the 14.1.
Okay, watch you. Gotta watch you. You activated. Gotta watch you.
I'm done. I'm not even halfway done with the glass,
Mm.
and I only filled it up halfway. So,
Ooh.
all right, y'all. Well,
I'm gonna check on you. That's it.
is
That's it.
that
That's all.
y'all
Oh,
make sure
oh. Mhm.
make sure y'all watch your TV shows next week. Next week, y'all, we are all drinking one band, one sound.
One band, one sound. Oh, oh, can I do this real quick? I know we way just listen.
At this
As
point,
it as it
like
it
my
doesn't
brother
even matter.
said, if you're late, you might as well wait another 15 minutes. You're
I like
already
that.
late.
Okay, uh, this was one of the things that they shared on their I guess their social media. So it says
Who?
what's unprisoned. It says
Oh,
what's
okay.
your I wanted to say this. What's your attachment style? And I just want you to think about this. It's gonna be
Oh,
good. I'm gonna read it.
I
You
know
tell me what's your
mine.
attachment style. Avoidant. You're distant, isolated, and unavailable. That's the first option. Option two, anxious. You're worried, clingy, and nervous. Or option three, you're secure, comfortable, confident, and assured. I don't know who number three is, but okay.
I took the quiz. I might have lied.
You took the quiz and
I took the because they have there's it's a book. I'll send it to you. It's called Your Attachment Styles.
well, I be daggone. You need to send that to me.
I will. It's a book. It's
What's your
kind of
what's
like
your what's your style? You gonna tell
when
me?
I took the quiz, it was secure, but I actually think
You had some
that
what tendencies?
m- my toxic trait is avoidant for sure.
Me and you, we raised by the same parents, so we
For
here.
sure.
We're here.
For
I
sure.
I feel like I have the traits of avoidant, but I even though I said I don't know who is secure, but I'm saying as a whole, like, am I always comfortable? Am I always confident? Am I always assured? No. There are when I will distance myself, I will isolate myself, and I will be unavailable.
Let me ask you this though. If you are in a when you were in a fresh like relationship and the you hadn't this person was new for you when maybe
Hmm.
you and your husband first started dating, how did you approach it as secure or did you approach it as avoidant? Like
I think I always approach it as secure, just
that's and
because
to
that's the
me,
type of person I am.
I'm no therapist or anything, but I
Mhm.
think that's what they're getting at with your attachment style. Like, how do you approach it? Now, if
Okay.
over time you eventually start responding in maybe an avoidant or
Avoidant. Yeah.
whatever the other one was, anxious, then
Anxious. Yeah.
okay. But I think if you approach it as secure, then your attachment style is secure. If you approach it as avoidant, I think nowadays I probably am more avoidant.
But this
My
though, do you think it's dependent upon what you're dealing with, as far as if it's a relationship with, your parents, or if it's a relationship with your significant other,
good
or
point.
with a friend? Like, I think
Good point.
I could see different ways of what attachment looks like based on the relationship. You get what I'm saying? Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yes. Totally.
I think I think I probably it shifts depending on the relationship. Because I feel like in some settings I can be avoidance, and in some I can be confident, and then
Yeah.
sometimes maybe it's just a mix between. I can be anxious as well, like depending
I was
on
thinking that too. Yeah, I could
with
too.
you know, so it could be
Depending
a
on
part.
who yeah, it's true. I think my default is
My default is
at my
definitely
big
I think
age.
avoidance for me,
Yeah, I was about to say at my big
because I'm like,
age, I
I ain't got
think
time.
yeah, no, I'm not about to. I'm not about to be more interested in you. Period.
I'm not about to convince you that I'm right and you
Ah,
wrong. Why would
no.
I do that?
Oh, I got so many
I'ma
things to
just
do.
know.
I
Please,
ain't doing that
please.
though.
As my
That's
old
not
man say,
priority.
get lost, get lost.
Okay, I've had to tell somebody that this week.
Girl, you know how I feel about that. All right. That was just the one
All right,
thing I wanted to say. We done for real. I'm gonna wrap it
excellent,
up.
excellent.
I got a quote of the day by somebody that I really, really, really like, and her books are amazing. Um, I just thought it was fitting for us talking about like therapy and overcoming. So it says vulnerability sounds like truth and feels like courage. Truth and courage aren't always comfortable, but they're never weakness. That's Brené Brown. Do you know Brené Brown? I mean,
Brene
Brene.
Brown.
I always pronounce her
Yes,
name Brienne. Brene.
I already knew that was who you were
Did you
talking
know I
about.
love her? Have you
I
read her
love
any of
her.
her books?
All of like five of her books
I've
I've read.
I've I've read two of her books, and she is, and I watch her TED talk.
Me
I
too.
love her.
My
Really? We've never
therapist
talked about
put me
her.
on to her. Did she
Really? I
put you on?
No, I just don't. You know who put me on?
No.
Pammy.
Who?
Pammy put me on to her. Pammy put me. I'm gonna see Pammy this weekend because
Yes.
her sister is getting married. Pammy put me on to her.
Congrats to her sister.
Congrats,
She's doing
Michelle.
it.
Yeah, she's so beautiful.
Oh,
Oh,
she is so
love her.
beautiful
Yes.
and brilliant.
Yeah. Oh, come on, somebody.
That's I love it.
Sue me. I'm rooting for everybody but.
Yes. If you're gonna be late, you might as well wait enough. That's what I'm saying, son.
Hey! One of my
I bet you
favorite
can't guess which brother
cousins.
told me that, cause yeah, I bet he knows who. He definitely
You
knows
already,
who
we
said
all know. We ain't got
that.
to say damn name. Thank y'all for joining. Make sure you like, subscribe, refer, send to a friend. Join us every Thursday, 8:15 ish.
Ish.
Listen, for real, we be trying to get here on time, y'all. We work, full time jobs. We got families, and
I don't
but
have
we
no
love what we
lashes on
do.
at work. I don't have no makeup on at work.
Put
I
little
gotta
lashes on.
spruce it up a little bit.
So we love y'all. We appreciate y'all so much from the bottom of my heart, Lauren's heart.
Have a great St. Patrick's Day, a wonderful rest of your week,
Tell us how
and
all
make sure
about your
you,
St. Patrick's Day next week. Yes.
yes, invite two people next week, 8:15 ish, so we can all talk about it together.
Yay. Love y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.